What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Avocast Studios, and welcome to a weird way I have to load this game. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Nancy Drew.
Welcome to my latest case, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, click on Tutorial.
Thank you. Boy, that was extremely loud.
Here I am at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives about to board a train bound for who knows.
Alright, don't scream in my ear,
Welcome
Nancy.
to my latest
Jesus.
case, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. To start, dear Hannah,
let's just go with
here
the
I am
regular.
at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives about to board a train bound for who knows where. The only person who knows where we're going is Lori Gerard. That's the young woman who invited everyone. Actually, she didn't really invite me. She invited Frank and Joe Hardy, and they invited me. And I've always wanted to join forces with the Hardy Boys. I just hope this doesn't turn out to be another one of Lori's silly attempts to grab publicity.
Probably.
Some people can be a little too rich and a little too famous for their own good. Wish me luck. Love, Nancy.
Well, people, now that our little orientation tour is over, let's get started. Okay, I, again, am Lori Gerard, and the first thing I want to do is thank you all for coming. John Gray. I am so thrilled.
Oh, God, that's really funny. Sorry, I have to turn that down. My God. Oh, all right. Sorry.
That you're taking time out from that TV show of yours to do some ghost hunting here with us. I mean, Ghost Chasers is like the best cable show ever. And Charlena Purcell. I cannot tell you how much I adore those romance novels you write. Your characters just seem so real. And all that stuff you know about the Old West, you are just awesome. And Tino Balducci. Only the most famous police detective in the country. And then there's Frank and Joe Hardy. They're amateur detectives. My dad and their dad are old friends. And you must be the other amateur detective, their friend? Natalie?
Nancy.
It's
Nancy
not...
Drew?
Whatever. All right. I'll bet you're wondering where we're going. Well, we're going to Copper Gorge, Colorado. Why? To solve the mystery of what happened to Jake Hurley, the man who originally owned this train. Because, see, one day in 1903, this train was found in a place called Blue Moon Canyon, which was out in the middle of the Nevada desert. Only the engineer was on board, and he was dead. As for Jake Hurley, he had disappeared from the face of the earth. Oh, and two more things. Before he disappeared, Jake was rumored to have found the richest gold mine in the world. And the train he owned, this train, his wife Camille died on it while they were going to the gold fields. It was rumored to be haunted.
Well, I mean, that's convenient.
Oh my gosh.
What in the world?
Hey, what's going on?
People should never go tampering with things they don't understand.
It's okay. Everybody just stay calm. No need to panic. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Just trust me. I'm Tony.
Well, Nancy, you're up on all that social etiquette stuff. What are you supposed to do when your hostess vanishes into thin air?
Grab all the free shit and run.
If I don't seem concerned, it's because I'm not. Lori Gerard is a young woman whose only goal in life is to be famous. She craves attention and habitually uses her father's considerable wealth to get it.
Okay, so, like, wow, that was a really long, like, talking thing. I used to play this. Well, this is the very first Nancy Drew game I ever actually played. They're a really good, pretty solid series, and like this is the first one like that caught my eye for some reason. And it also has the Hardy Boys, which I used to read as a kid. I used to read like the case files and stuff from like the 80s or something. What am I doing? Do you think?
So you
Sure.
think her disappearing like that is just some kind of publicity stunt?
I just think she couldn't resist showing off in front of all of us minor celebrities.
Uh-huh.
What was your name again?
Nancy Drew.
Yeah.
You and I have actually met. Sort of. I called you not too long ago when I was at Shadow Ranch.
Oh, yeah.
You gave me some information about Dirk Valentine.
Ah, Nancy Drew.
Ah, Nancy Drew.
You remember me?
No.
No.
What else do you know about Jake Hurley?
Nancy,
Shut up.
come here.
Excuse me for a second.
Hold on. Like, the volume over there is there. It jumps. I'm sorry. It's just, it goes from, like, one extreme to the other. Okay, I have a pencil. Awesome. I'm gonna...
Is this Jake and his wife?
Alright,
Yes.
cool.
From what I've read, Camille loved to sing and dance, even in death, apparently. Jake reportedly told people that after she died, he would sometimes see strange glowing lights outside the windows at night, bobbing gracefully alongside the train as if dancing with it.
He was high as
He said he
shit.
found the
That's what he
sight
was.
Very comforting. I suspect normal people would have found it terrifying.
I mean, he was probably out of his mind with booze. That all the kids...
Hey,
What's up,
Nance.
guys?
Where have you two been?
I followed Tino Balducci.
And I went after John Gray. He went straight to the
Uh-huh.
room in the car that used to be Camille's and didn't come out again. I could hear all these weird noises coming from inside.
Well, maybe he was touching her things inappropriately. Did you talk to him?
I was just about to go in, but the next thing I know, Joe's got my arm in a vice grip and is dragging me back here, babbling about how Balducci's our guy.
Well, you
Found
don't
something
know.
on the floor right where Laurie
Oh.
was standing when the train went dark. I saw him pick it up and put it in his pocket. Then he left.
Did you see what it was?
Yeah, did
I
you?
tried to talk to him. He just kind of brushed me aside and said something snotty like, "I'm on the job here, Junior, so just go back to the playground and stay out of the way." In case you two hadn't noticed, we're not getting a lot of respect around here. Can't we at least tell Balducci that we do stuff for ATAC?
You know the rules.
ATAC?
American Teens Against Crime. We do a lot of undercover work for them.
Wonder Cop's probably never even been undercover.
Oh,
Joe,
shit.
Let it go. What'd Charlena have to say?
She thinks Lori is faking this whole disappearance thing.
She
She's
fakes
not the
everything
only
else in
one.
her
How can you
life.
say that? You heard Laurie scream.
Anybody can scream, Joe.
Yeah.
Especially girls whose fathers have given them acting lessons along with everything else they've ever wanted.
That's a fair
What
point.
about you, Nancy? What do you think?
I'm gonna go with
I
Frank.
kind of agree
I
with
kind of
Frank.
more with Frank
You
on that
gotta
one.
be kidding.
Nah, I mean she could, like, sure, she's yelling and screaming, and no, I don't remember how this ends. It's like 5 hours of like, I really only played it the one time, way back when, but I always remembered it as
Do you think maybe
yeah.
one of Lori's other guests is in on her disappearance?
It's certainly possible.
The way
Disappearance.
she talked, it didn't sound like she knew any of them.
Well,
Maybe
that
that's what she
doesn't.
wanted us to think.
Or
Yeah.
maybe that's what one of them wanted her to think.
Well,
Ah.
whether Lori disappeared
What do you
by
think? You
force
think?
or
You
by
think? You think it
choice,
was? What do you
what
think?
we've got to do now is find her.
Absolutely.
Has anyone talked to the engineer?
No.
Not that I know of.
Then I'm going to head up front and tell him what's happened. Maybe he knows something we don't.
Good idea. In the meantime, we'll take another look around in here.
Great. Catch you later.
All right, I'd pause this for 2 seconds. Well, it's a lot longer than 2 seconds, but be right back. And we're back from outer space. I had to go find my notebook, because I know this game's ridiculously hard. Well, not ridiculously. Even with it being on Junior, there are certain puzzles that you're gonna need something to write that down.
Back already?
Actually, I really haven't been
Hey.
anywhere. Catch you later.
They're basic. I was trying to look at that, but whatever. They're hints and
Pretty.
whatnot.
Looks like some kind of gemstone.
Oh, this, yeah, kinda. When it glows red, then you can, Hey, what, Bess? Let's call Bess. What's she up to?
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
George, get over here. It's Nancy. It's about time you called.
What's up?
What's up? You're the one who's on the train with a bunch of famous people. You tell us. This is torture, Nancy. I'm dying of curiosity here. Bess, just calm down. Oh, like you're not just as curious as I am. She's been begging me to call you ever since she got here. Only because you've been driving me crazy. I'm supposed to be helping her paint her room, but every other brushstroke, she's like, where do you think she is now? How do you think the Hardy Boys are doing? Why do you think she hasn't called? What do you think Laurie Gerard is wearing? Oh, George, that is so not true. I couldn't care less what Laurie Gerard is wearing.
They're so goddamn funny.
Come on, Nancy. You're on a train full of famous people bound for who knows where. So dish already, would ya? Bess, calm down. Look what you did. You got paint in my hair. I'm sorry. You know, actually, that looks kind of cool. Nice try, Bess. No, really. You're just saying that because you're afraid I'll bail and you'll wind up having to paint this town all by yourself. George, I kid you not. You should seriously think about doing some major highlights in that color.
What color is it?
Adobe beige.
Nice try, Bess.
Adobe beige. So they're also like a hint system too. Like the other characters always give you hints, but like Bess and that are the de facto hints. And for the longest time, I thought George was a boy. I mean, it's George, but then again, my grandfather used to call my sister George, and again, he used to call a lot of people George. It's a weird, strange dude.
Our hostess has disappeared.
Rest in peace.
What do you mean, disappeared?
I mean, the train went into a tunnel, everything went dark, and when the train came out of the tunnel, no Lori.
Nope.
She just disappeared.
Publicity stunt.
I think somebody kidnapped her, but I can't remember.
I'm not so sure.
Oh, come on. You don't really think something's happened to her, do you? Remember the time she was allegedly kidnapped from her Vegas hotel room? Yeah, the guy across the hall just happened to have a camera and got it all on tape. It made the evening news in practically every city in the country. And then there was her daring escape the next morning. Only it turns out she faked the whole thing. Of course, she claims her ex-boyfriend faked it to get back at her. She thought she was really being kidnapped. Like anybody believes that.
Sounds to me like somebody has been spending a lot of time reading the tabloids.
Very funny. So what else is going on?
Just so you know, like, yeah, these are kind of dialogue heavy. I don't know why the volume goes up and down a lot. I don't know.
Before she disappeared, Lori told us that the purpose of this train trip is to find out what happened to Jake Hurley, the train's original owner.
Was he murdered or something?
No one knows. He was married to a woman named Camille, but she died, and he eventually vanished while mining for gold. His
As
train
you
was
do.
found abandoned in Blue Moon Canyon, Nevada, with no one on board but his dead engineer.
Whoa, spooky. Have any theories?
Not yet, but the train is also rumored to be haunted by his dead wife.
So first Hurley's wife dies, then Hurley vanishes, then the engineer dies, then Lori vanishes. A pattern, maybe? Bess, do us all a favor and leave the detective work to Nancy, okay?
Has either of you been to Copper Gorge, Colorado?
Never heard of the place. Why?
That's where the train I'm on is headed. Apparently Jake Hurley buried his wife Camille there after she died on the train.
She died on the train?
Yup.
Ew, creepy.
Oh yeah, forgot about that
Jake
tidbit.
used to see strange lights at night bobbing alongside the train and thought it was Camille dancing.
Super
For you, it was
creepy.
seconds.
Yeah,
For me, it
I
was
just
like
got goosebumps.
10 minutes of me
Which
trying
is
to find a
hard when you're practically covered in paint.
damn notebook. I have a lot of notebooks. I was trying to find like this very specific one.
If I told you that I needed a hint, what would you say?
This is what you
Hey,
do.
it's about time. I'd say fire away.
How do you think I should go about finding Lori?
Take a look at what's hanging on the wall in Camille's car. You'll have this all sewn up in no time. But I'd scale back your expectations until you take a good look around Jake's old car, too.
Excellent. You guys are great.
We know.
See ya.
So yeah, it's okay. No, I want to back up. Let's see more of the train. What's behind me? Wait, can I? Hold on. Turn around. Ooh, what's this? Slippy fins, fresh canned salmon. Fresh from a hand from the deep. What? Wholesome, satisfying salmon. Same mechanics for a very, very long time. Established, I don't know, like the dawn of time. I have no idea. Can I not take this? Okay. Nothing I can do there. Okay.
Another gemstone.
Interesting. Alright, that's a thing. Why is it at this weird ass angle? Alright, so alright, so what were we looking for? You go here. Yeah, I think that's that one. This one is this one. This one? Maybe. That looks decent. Okay, that's not right. This one then. And then the tips. Wait. Where's that loop go? It goes left. Nope. There we go.
Left pickaxe and lamp with buell for safekeeping. To open what's closed, lead is the key. Or is it lead is the key?
That's a good question. However, I do remember this.
This must have been the
it's
sleeping
lead.
car.
Can't look that way. Okay. A Tale of Two Dolls. Alright. Ill-tempered Edna could not get her way. She couldn't get Alice to come out and play. I can't. I'm too tired, is what Alice said. I just want to go straight back to bed. And baby, I feel you. Edna angrily tried to make herself heard, but all that came out was one two-part word. Oh. Why? I'm not your mother, yawning Alice replied, till Edna the Terrible finally gave up and cried. Okay. She couldn't. Edna was being stubborn, but Alice was also being stubborn. She started flipping out, and she's like, bruh, you can cry all you want. I don't care. All right, what's up here? Is there anything specific? Well, look at the end here.
Better not mess with that.
I was about to say. Well, I didn't explore the other. I know we did that, and boy, that does not comfort the soul. There. Oh, this is where this Miss Lady bitch is. Got it. Yeah. All right. A fern.
Engineer, what do you want?
Hello, I'm one of the passengers, and I just thought you should know that Laurie Gerard has disappeared.
So?
I just thought you might want to call the police or something.
Hey, all I know is I take orders from Miss Gerard, okay? Right now my orders are to get this train to Copper Gorge non-stop. And until Miss Gerard tells me otherwise, that's what I'm gonna do.
But Laurie may not even be on
not
the train anymore.
She's not here.
Miss Gerard may not be a rocket scientist or anything, but even she knows better than to jump off a moving train.
But
Now, if you'll excuse me, I got me a train to run.
All right, asshole. I like that guy. He's solid. I don't
A
think we have to fear
square?
anything from him.
It looks like this thing opens up, but how?
I'm guessing with a square and a duck.
Looks like some sort of steam valve.
Do not open unless all pipes are connected. Can I open it?
Uh-oh, that doesn't look good.
Yes, you can die in this.
This door goes outside. Opening it now would not be a good idea.
Hey, you don't know. Just because Camille couldn't... Hold on. She couldn't make it, you know, safely out of a moving vehicle doesn't mean that you can't. Nancy Drew. Okay, I didn't think there was anything here. Bye. Alright, so let's go down this way. Because it's kind of like just a little chill game.
I need 4 numbers to unlock this, and there's, what, 10,000 possible combinations? Guessing could take me a while.
Yep. Oh, I have this written down somewhere else in another notebook, but trying to decipher it is just nearly fucking impossible. Oh, what's in here? No.
Hey, come on over here. Hi, you're that Nancy person.
Oh.
How you doing? John Gray.
DJ extraordinaire.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I've seen your TV show.
I haven't.
And I don't have to explain what I'm doing.
Oh, I'm gonna definitely click that.
Why, you're measuring the what's it? The gizmometrometer thing.
Right now, I'm taking time-lapse electromagnetic readings and recording background noise. This was Camille's
That's exactly
private
what I
car.
just said.
If she had something to do with Lori's disappearance,
Okay, game crashed. All right. Hopefully be right back. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't know what happened. There we go. Okay. There we go. So you're saying, yeah, there we go.
Ghost kidnapped Lori?
what to most people are ghosts are actually temporary distortions in local electromagnetic fields caused by the presence of residual psychic energy generated by the person or persons who frequented that particular locale. And that's my working theory, at least.
Uh-huh. That's very interesting.
That's very interesting.
It's
I mean, it is
very
interesting.
scientific. But the fact is, Lori's missing, and I, for one, am doing everything in my power to find her. The vibes I'm getting make me think she could be in serious trouble.
Charlene Purcell thinks Lori is just playing some kind of joke on us.
Charlene Purcell writes romance novels. End of comment.
Oh, so you think she's kind of a stuck-up bitch, too. Got
What
it.
do you think of Tino Balducci?
I feel sorry for the guy. After catching those bank robbers, he can't just be a good cop anymore. He's got to be a great cop. Tough to perform under that kind of pressure.
Pardon me.
Is Lori a friend of yours?
Good
First time
question.
I met her was when I boarded this train with all the rest of you. I knew her by reputation, of course, like everyone else who reads the tabloids. It doesn't appear that anyone aboard this train is her friend.
Yeah, I recently read Murder on the Orient Express. This kind of has that weird feel of it, like a bunch of weird strangers that like don't seem like to fit on this train, and then something happens to one of them, and then they're all kind of in on it. It's a little weird.
Maybe she planned it that way.
You mean so we'd concentrate all our efforts on finding Jake Hurley? Possible, although she really doesn't strike me as being the planning type.
Well, fine. Since you don't agree with me
I
anymore.
won't keep you any longer.
Pleasure talking to you.
Good. Now shut up. I want to click on all your things. Give me a thing to click on. All right. I don't know if there's a day-night cycle in this one or what. Go to the book. What is this? That's a 7.
The
Awesome.
Little Book of Samplers.
By Bernice Adelmeyer. Or Adelmeyer. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, I'll read the first page anyway. I don't know what this... I think this has to do with a puzzle here in a minute. Everything, like, kind of has to... Anyway. Surely there's no greater joy for the 19th century woman, young or old, than to bring a piece of linen to life with needlepoint, requiring only needle, thread, care, and imagination. I mean, that's a little weird, but... I mean, sewing's actually kind of cool. My grandma used to do a bunch of crochet stuff, and she was really good at it. I mean, she slowly went crazy, but that's not the crochet's fault. The word sampler comes from the Latin word exemplum, like which means example, that which serves as a model. Oh, okay. Best samplers, sampler. Oh, that makes sense actually. The best samplers not only allow their creators to recall what particular embroidery stitches look like when executed properly, but also demonstrate to the world that their mastery of an important womanly skill, and also it's filled with chocolate. Except for that asshole one that's got raisins in it. It's fine. If it's like a dark chocolate on raisins, I'm rambling. Indeed, many a gentleman's head has been turned, and many a marriage fortified by a well-crafted sampler. I highly doubt that. Like, look, she's so pretty thing. I mean, probably, if she's really talented, and I do have a hard on for talent. It is acceptable in these modern times for samplers to take many forms. One classic is the long and narrow band sampler, which features bands of embroidery or flower border designs, as well as rows of numbers and the alphabet. I can read things, just not always in the same order as it's written. Another classic is the spot sampler, a delightful display of randomly placed images or motifs. Most motifs are naturalistic objects that have specific meanings. In the language of samplers, here is a list of common motifs and their meanings. Oh, okay, so we're going to have to come back to this. There's going to be something that has like this, and then you got to figure out like what exactly it means. It's going to have like a daisy, be like gentleness departed, something like that, and it'll be a clue to something. Nowadays, most samplers are colorful variations on the two classic styles and are largely decorative in nature. Houses, schools, and churches take center stage in some, and others mottos, verses, and important dates are featured. There is an alarming trend among some sampler makers to only use one stitch. The simple, rather plain cross stitch. It behooves these women to remember that nothing catches the eye like variety, nor holds the heart like a multi-talented seamstress. Well, I mean, yeah, to be able to like actually stitch like some cool shit. I once had a rip in a pair of pants, and then, well, I had a bunch of string, so I sewed a fucking flower onto it. I don't know why. And then I wore them for years. It was like a flower was like this big, and like it was like pink, and made the center like yellow, and then green for the leaves. It's really fun. I totally get how people can really get into doing it. What was it? Something that oh yeah. All right, so we'll probably come back to that. I want to... God damn it. Okay, cool. What do I do with this?
Looks like some sort of game. Nothing happens. I'll bet I have to wind it up first.
Well, then...
Shoot.
Oh. I get it. Hold on.
Shoot.
Maybe I don't get it. Got it. Fuck.
Wipe out.
Fuck.
Oops.
All right, one more time.
Oops.
All right. It's really hard. I mean, it's not really all that hard. It's just like, you don't, like, just one mistake, man. And I have no idea how long. I mean, I'm pretty sure until the end of the fucking song. And it doesn't change. And I doubted myself that one time. I was like, should I do it? Should I do it? Should I do it? And then I hesitated.
I did it.
Oh, and see, I was probably one away.
What's in here?
Countdown raises, sing the song, doo-dar, doo-dar. Okay, I don't think I have to do that anymore. Do we have a task list? I do. Right on. Have I done anything? Sleeping car, colored blocks. I had to go to the front of the train.
Finish that. Haven't done that yet.
Okay. Well,
I'm done with that.
Note to self, check things off. All right. You. Do I use this here? I know I'm gonna sound like a fucking retard because I actually do play a keyboard. I think.
Don't do that, please. Those microphones I set
Oh.
up over there are very sensitive. Just about took out my eardrums.
Okay, so he can't be in here
You
when
can
I.
play that thing when I'm done. I'll let you know when that is, all right?
Okay.
All right, fine, wuss. And also, in the meantime, I'll look that up. I know what it is. It's this, and then it goes up and down, but my brain big dumb. Is it? This is C, right? No. Yeah, because this is B, and there's no B sharp. Or is this B? Ah, fuck. The game does tell you, in case you're like, oh, I don't know either. We got?
Thomasina O'Neill.
Okay.
Looks like Camille was
There we
teaching
go.
herself how to play the piano.
There we go. God damn it. It's a fucking F. This one was B. Because remember, there's no B sharps. Basically because of a Simpson joke, but whatever. Yeah. C on this end. F3. FMOS 3. Alright. I'm not going to remember that in like 10 seconds. I play the fucking keyboard and I can't remember that shit.
It's locked.
Well, I need something to wind it up, looks like.
Looks like some kind of sewing sampler. I wonder if there's a
Oh.
relationship between those symbols and those numbers.
Well, there are. With all I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it.
I wonder what's under here, and what the deal is with those weird-looking bolts. Looks like I need a special tool.
You're a special tool, Nancy. Special tool in my heart. Did you think that joke was going to go, huh? I love Nancy Drew.
Hey.
The
Nancy,
movie was
right?
actually pretty decent.
That's right, Nancy Drew.
Amateur detective, huh?
How you doing?
Ever thought about becoming a real detective? You know, like me?
Well, I don't know. Do you like what you do?
Yeah.
I love it. You, heard about those bank robberies I solved, right?
I'm going to humor his ego.
Yes, I sure did.
Baffling case. Two-man team at 17 banks in 3 states in 5 days. FBI
That's
had
pretty
no
good.
idea who
That's
the
pretty
perps
good.
were. But after forcing their vehicle to a stop, confronting them, despite the fact that they were armed, and giving chase, I single-handedly made the collar.
One guy didn't make it because I killed him. And then the other dude didn't make it because I killed him too. But I arrested their corpses, and that's what matters. Two-man team hit 17 banks in 3 states in 5 days. Again, that's pretty impressive, guys. I mean, fair play to you. I mean, you let not Mel Gibson fucking take you down, but hey. Oh shit. I heard all they had was a plastic knife from a carry-out chicken place. I heard they stopped because you accidentally rear-ended them.
I heard they stopped because you
Oh
accidentally
no.
You heard wrong.
You heard wrong.
See, Nancy, when somebody does something really remarkable in this country, the first thing everybody else does is try to tear him down.
So that's
Reporters,
fair.
Late
That's
night
fair.
comedians, even some of my fellow officers. All
Yeah.
have been spreading vicious lies about me. Why? Because they've never done anything remarkable in their sorry little lives, and they're jealous. Anyway, you should look around in here. Lots of interesting stuff. This was Jake's private car, you know.
I'm licking everything. In fact, the list of things I haven't licked in here was basically you. You gonna take a nap soon? No, I'm not. I'm gonna stay awake forever.
I understand that you found something
forever.
on the floor in the dining car.
Yeah, at first I thought it was an old coin, but
Uh-huh.
it turned out to be some kind of slug.
Okay.
Where do you think it came from?
Probably been lying there for 100 years. May have served a purpose back then, but now, worthless.
I thought it was money. I thought I could get money for the money. It turns out it ain't
I see
nothing.
it?
It's
Sure,
worth like
in fact,
millions.
Here, keep it.
Oh,
Wear it
okay,
around your
cool.
neck or something. That way, when people ask you where you got it, you can tell them Tino Balducci gave it to you. The Tino Balducci.
Wow.
Oh, thank
Wow.
you.
Oh, there.
So,
Yeah, what do you think, man?
happened to Lori?
Well, she could have been kidnapped. She could have been tossed off the train. She could be hiding from us. But I obviously won't know which until I've gathered all the facts.
Okay.
When do you think that will be?
I'll know the facts when I know the facts. The truth can't be rushed, you know.
I mean, you're talking straight facts, sir, about the facts.
Have you had a chance to talk to Charlena Purcell?
Yeah.
Now, why would I want to do a thing like that?
I just stalk her and then do things in the dark. Don't worry about it. What about John Gray, huh?
The ghost guy? Total quack. Only reason I talked to him would be to arrest him for fraud.
I mean, he's a nice enough guy, and I'm pretty sure I can stick a coin into that kitty,
It's been
and
great talking to you.
it just
Anything
doesn't
for
sound
a
right.
fellow
And
detective.
you shut up. I wanted to look
What's
at the.
going on?
It's been
No,
great
I wanted
talking
to.
you.
Fuck.
Anything for a fellow detective.
Fuck off. I might have to. Oh. Oh, okay.
Wonder what Jake used this for.
Weed. That's a gold thing. The gold. Oh, we're missing a pickaxe here. Okay. Get. Hold on. There was a thing in. Hey, there we go.
Another gemstone.
Yeah. Can I? No. Okay. All right. Camille with Hager Anderson and Chantilly Hildegard.
With Hager Anderson and Chantilly Hildegard.
Thank you, Nancy. That was. Oh, it's right. There's a weird puzzle with the. Yeah, with those. Oh no. Oh, it's so many words. I'm not reading all that. I'll read the first page. Gemstones and How to Find Them by Rexford Millhouse. Sometime in the past. Gemstones include any number of crystalline rocks, which when cut and polished can be used as jewelry. Their commercial value usually depends on how rare they are, although beauty is considered a factor as well. Because gemstones are, more often than not, found by accident, it behooves miners, prospectors, and even farmers to be able to recognize them. For the earth holds many natural treasures, but only for those who know what to look for. Okay, so like that's your quartz, amethyst, citrine, tiger's eye, diamond, which is pure carbon, formed deep in the mantle of the earth where extreme temperatures, more than 1,000 degrees centigrade, and extreme pressures, 50,000 times greater than on the Earth's surface, makes its crystal entirely compact, extremely compact and strong bonded, hence diamond's well-known hardness. Due to their hardness, low-quality diamonds have many industrial uses, such as grinding wheels, drill bits, and dildos. God, I cracked myself out. I'm sorry. Ovaline, garnet, and tourmaline, which I think is really cool looking. Beryl, aquamarine, the emerald, garnet, which is kind of, I think they're all kind of like the same. Yeah, it like it's from different colors that are things that are around it, and the combinations of all of them. I mean, it's fascinating stuff. I'm not reading all that because, I mean, there's already this. All right. Why does it zoom in on this one? Well, where's iron? Iron, here we go. And then, oh, right. Okay. That'll come in
Looks
handy.
like an old-fashioned cigar box. Wonder why it's locked. And what does AG mean?
That's gold, I think. Which is silver, excuse me. Yeah, I had no idea. Okay. Let's go over here. What is...
JH. For Jake Hurley, obviously. Must be Jake's insignia.
Alright. Can't take it. Can't do anything with it. I want to look at this. Why can I not? I want to look at this. I must need something for that.
Another gemstone.
Yeah, that's the tiger's eye or whatever we saw. I don't exactly know what I need for it. All right, this is a thing now. Do I close in all the gaps? Because I don't think I can. I don't know what I'm doing. I just start from this side. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. Oh. You can't reach. Interesting. All the... Oh. But still, like, what? Yeah, you can't connect. I mean, you kind of can, I guess. But you can't connect anything to that one. Unless you do that. And... That's pretty damn close.
There, all done.
Oh, thank you, Nancy Drew. God. Yeah, okay. And that's what I had to do behind all these things, and then I could think I can turn on the heat or whatever the hell that is. Oh, there's a thing there.
Eliza Sandberger.
Camille called this one Eliza Sandberger. Krollmeister? Alright. Received of Jake Hurley for the price of $3.73. You big spender, you. One Krollmeister doll. Oh, with decorative red ribbon on this 16th day of June 1880. Okay. So I'm just going to preemptively do it. Because I remember there's a thing about the dolls. Okay, we got Eliza. And Eliza is what? Is red ribbon. Krollmeister doll with red ribbon on this 16th day of June. I don't know if that's important. But I know that I remember that there was Eliza. I think I only have to remember like the main names. And this one. Hager Anderson. I don't know why they need fucking full names, but whatever. Okay, and it's Eliza S. and Chantilly Hildegard. I don't know. There's nothing real specific about that picture that I can really make out, but I'll come back to it. Have I said it? How you guys doing?
An old scale.
Just chilling.
Strange. It seems to be built into the wall.
These will probably be an hour long.
Those symbols look
Just
like
to kind of get this through this, but also just kind of relax. Oh, okay. I'm definitely going to need more than this.
That square in that deck
Oh.
very familiar.
Yeah, but I can't go. Hold on. I just figured. I incidentally figured that one out. Oh, okay, cool. What is this? Yeah.
Those look like steam pipes.
Okay. Thank you, Nancy. Alright. What we got? It's the only thing I can grab. Could be so upset. Something befell a doll. Accidentally knocked it. Camille calls naughty. Tina, off the shelf, fractured his tiny skull. Okay, so Tina. Cracked skull? Okay. I don't know where the dolls are. I know they're around here somewhere. Also, I figured, you know, I want to play this game. One, I like this game. I haven't played in a very long time. Squeeze me.
Looks like to make this thing, whatever it is, I'm going to need a spyglass, a pickaxe, and a lamp. Citrine, amethyst,
Oh.
zircon. Those are all gemstones, I think.
But I'm still okay, what am I looking at? I need a pickaxe for that machine over there to make it steam powered. Make this alarm thing go off. Grab that thing. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And with all the harshness that's going on, like everybody, you know, playing
Silver.
Elden Ring,
What
and
do all those colors have to do with silver?
okay, there we go. That's one I was actually looking for. Silver. Am I? Okay. And that one is orange, blue, green. Green giant. Red. Purple, yellow. Alright, cool. That'll open that other chest. Everybody's just playing Elden Ring. I'm playing it too. I'm probably gonna respec and do something else, but I love just running past enemies. It's so fun. And apparently you can get a lot of stuff running past enemies. So somebody like kind of speed running it, I guess. And I'm gonna try out some of those techniques. Well, it's not techniques, but just what the fuck am I looking at? Oh, it's this thing. Okay.
According to that diagram I found, those 6 gemstones are supposed to go in these 6 holders. But I have no idea which one goes where.
What do we got here? Oh, that's fine. Oh, there's a starfish.
I need to find the gemstone that goes here.
Oh. Oh, okay, so it's got a... Alright.
Wonder what's supposed to go here. Looks like I need to enter 8 letters into this thing. The question is, which 8 letters?
That's a good question. Oh, that's one of those puzzles. Okay. Fuck. Nope. I had it right the first time. You. Okay, there we go.
Lori?
Oh my gosh! I never thought you'd be the one to find me. No offense.
Nice.
Nadine?
Nancy Drew.
So she did
Well, as you
kidnap
can see,
herself.
I wasn't really spirited away by ghosts or anything. That bookshelf in the dining car, you step on this thing in the floor in there, and it slides open. I practiced disappearing for weeks.
So it was just all for show?
Well, not entirely. See, here's the deal.
The
My
moon
dad
tells
wound up
no
with
lies.
this train when he bought out Noram Shipping. They'd been storing it in this old warehouse outside St. Louis for so long that everybody had just forgotten about it. Anyway, after like mass begging on my part, Dad had the train restored to working condition and got me an engineer and track permits and all that other stuff until finally, here we are, on our way to find out what happened to Jake Hurley.
I think you were going to explain why you kidnapped yourself.
Oh, right. Well, see, I was one of the first people in like 100 years to set foot on this train, okay? Everything was just the way it was when Jake disappeared. Except, I also found this.
A dead body. Oh, okay.
It's a letter that Jake wrote in 1901 to his niece back east. He was real paranoid about claim jumpers, which is why he never told anyone where his mine was.
I mean, that's a
But
real
he
problem.
was also afraid something would happen to him, and no one would ever know where it was. So he wrote this letter to his only living relative, Ruth Kensington. Here, take it.
You want me to have it? Why?
Because it's a phony.
Because you found me. See, in that letter, Jake tells Ruth that everything she needs to figure out where his mine is on this train. He also warns her that his wife's spirit is on the train too, which kind of creeps me out. But the thing is, to find Jake's lost mine, we need the train.
How do you know this Ruth person didn't find the mine decades ago?
Mostly because I found that letter in the wastebasket. It was like she'd gotten so ticked off, trying to follow her nutty uncle's clues, that she finally said to heck with the whole thing.
All right.
So you want me to try to figure out where the mine is?
Uh-huh. As for the other people on
Oh, you're
board,
going to answer that one
if
too.
you want to show them that
Cool.
letter, go ahead. It's totally up to you. We're going to Copper Gorge because that's where Jake buried Camille. So I figured his mine might be somewhere around there too.
Fair.
But if you think we need to go somewhere else, you just let me know and I'll have the engineer take us there.
How come you didn't try to find the mine yourself?
Maybe I did. Or maybe I just thought letting other people try to find it would be a good excuse to throw a party. I like parties.
You're either really smart or really fucking retarded.
How well do you know your guests?
Well, I don't know you or those Harvey guys at all.
Hardy. Frank and Joe Hardy.
Whatever.
I
don't
hardly
John
know who they
Brady
are
for this
anyway.
Either, but I love his show, and I figured he'd jump at the chance to investigate an honest-to-goodness haunted train. And now that someone has finally found me, I can finally go meet him for real.
What about Charlotte?
Yeah, why did you bring her around?
I just know her from her books, which are so good. In fact, I just started reading her latest one, The Moon Tells No Lies. See, what I'd really like to do is write romance novels. Everybody who knows me says I'd be really good at it. In fact, a while back, I sent Charlena some ideas, just to see what she thought.
And she made several books
hated
about
them.
it.
How well do you know Tino Balducci?
I met Tino right after he got famous for solving those robberies. Inviting him here for this was a no-brainer. I mean, what an awesome detective. And those piercing eyes of his, you just know his mind's in there going 90 miles an hour.
Well, I mean, it's going 9 miles an hour. I'm sure of that much.
Bye. I'll be waiting.
I should have said that other thing about like, okay, so we can't do anything in here. What's this?
Locked, naturally. I wonder how you open it.
I have no idea, Nancy. Let's. Is this?
The 3rd of November,
There we go.
1901, from somewhere in Colorado. Dear Ruth, I know that we've never met, but now that your father, my estranged brother, is gone, you are my only living relative. I am writing to you to tell you about my mine before I, too, depart this earth, and its location is lost forever. I cannot tell you outright where it is, lest this epistle fall into the wrong hands, but with the information which follows, and with my train, which shall be yours upon my death, I promise that you'll be able to find it. First, you will need a map. To obtain it, know that my travels have taken me all over this great country, to towns which can be difficult to find, to Calico, Silverado, and Central City, to Dodge City, Virginia City, and Tombstone. To locate the mine on the map, you'll need my projector. When it comes to placing the stones, you'll need to ask someone who holds a warm place in my heart. I have stored his name accordingly, but to retrieve his name, you'll have to give the dolls an order. This will require looking inside Camille's dancing shoes for the name of their maker, and wearing the shoes as you perform her favorite step on the dance floor. As for my beloved Camille, she has 4 words for you.
Fuck
words
you.
Which, when translated into numbers
can't-
and used in combination, will help
she doesn't
power
know
my
numbers.
projector. But alas, she's taken them with her to her grave. So go to Copper Gorge, Colorado, and pay your respects, and let some of her goodness rub off on you. I promised Camille that this train would always be her home. In return, she promised to never leave, and indeed she never has. People say I'm crazy, but I've seen her, and heard her, and feel her presence on the train even today, 20 years after her untimely death. So above all else, my dear niece, let nothing happen to my train. It holds wonderful things. Kindest regards, Jake Hurley.
Well, that wasn't cryptic at all. All right. So, okay. Gotta find all the gemstones. Gotta go talk to Frank and Joe again about everything. I did
Finish
that. I have to figure out where all these spy glasses and stuff. I need more of these. Well, they're you call them slugs. I mean, they're they're weights essentially.
Finish that.
I gotta do more things to that. You know, the more you get, like, the more, like, the lights will light up. I mean, it's pretty obvious for that.
Finish that.
I need to get some more of those.
Haven't done
Oh,
that
yeah,
yet.
that's what I just wrote down. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. A duck and a square. Go to the piano once that dude's gone. Open the lock in the sleeping car door. Okay. Colored blocks. Did I do that one?
Finish that.
Colored blocks in the drawer in the sleeping car. Oh, okay, that little box. Yeah, we did that. Head to the front of the train. Find Lori.
Check.
Got
Finish
this.
that.
Okay. So, got a few things to do. In case we get lost, there's always a good case journal in here. And, yeah. That's going to be it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Hold on. I have to hit this button over here and do stuff. Thank you for being here. I'm going to do more Nancy Drew. Hopefully I'll get this game done. Again, I love this game. It's really good. I like to writing things down, and the voice acting is really good. It's probably about 5 hours or so. I don't know. We'll see how far we get. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. All right? Do like, comment, all that whatnot. Later, guys. Stay safe. Hit the button, Carl. Don't make me that guy. Don't do that. Just do the thing. Thank you, Carl. No, it's all right. Acid Cast Studios. I missed that one. Shut up, kitty. Love you too.